Exactly that. Thank you for trigger warnings, Andrew.
I'm not asked about the drama side of TikTok, guys. It's draining. I don't care.
It's bad, you know.
It's not bad. It's just I don't care. Like it gets boring.
It does. Like I try and stay away from it, but that kind of falls.
Thank you, White Snow.
No, you don't stay away from it though, Darren. That's the problem.
I do try.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Colette.
Come up. It's that general cheese replacement.
Thank you, Emma.
Yeah, because what's the point?
I know this. Some of the stuff that they say it. General cheese.
It is. They are weird stuff. It's weird stuff they come out with. Some of them, yeah.
Thank you, Darren.
Fair enough though, like if you let it bother you, Darren, like that's when it gets to you, do you know
Thank
what
you,
I mean?
White
Like
Snow. Thank you.
You just gotta not care, like you gotta think these people are sat on the internet all day, every day. They're not
I'm not sat on there all day, every day.
sat in someone's chat all day. Like it's like when you think about it.
Can we just be Sophie, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try.
Oh, darling.
They do, yeah, they look up to creators like they're God. It's weird. It's because they don't have friends in real life, though.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you. Thank you, John.
I love the way my name is always mentioned in other rooms. Oh, right.
Thank you,
It's cute
Nigel.
as hell.
Mine?
Do you get on with Rick?
I get on with Rick, but I wouldn't say...
Thank you, Donna.
Oh, I've got it on my main account. I've got it on my main account.
What are you, Darren?
What?
A bit of a bad boy, aren't you, Darren?
Thank you, Winnie. Mm-hmm. How long until I get blocked, you reckon? It didn't help, but... Thank you, Doodles. I don't think they noticed me.
Hey, Nigel.
What substances do you want?
This baby's fine.
It's gone back around.
I have that's just, I don't even have the words, honestly. I can say that Sophie's not in a good place. I have messaged her. She's not in a good place. If someone said, even though she said about the 17-year-old kid, and I know Corey's come live and he's discussed it, blah, 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 some Facebook, whatever the fuck it was. And he's shown messages and whatever. It was in retaliation. I think she said it for him sending over his people to tell her to go hang off the rafters, whatever he sent them over for.
Thank you, Lisa.
But for me, what he said to her is like absolutely disgusting. Can I just have 1 minute, please?
And he can say that and think it's funny, but does he think about the women and the men in the chat that's happened to? And they're all sat there laughing, thinking he's funny. But he doesn't care if he loses a viewer.
Yeah, sorry. Like I said, I think it was Val. It was disgusting. You shouldn't have said that to her at all, period. I don't really have words to... Can you imagine saying that to someone who suffered that? Like, that's just... I wouldn't even think he would say something like that. He says some pretty terrible things. I just think it's vile. It's disgusting. I don't even have the words, really. I feel really bad for her, because as much as, yes, she's been controversial, we've all done shitty things. And she's done fucking, we've all said shit, we've all done shit.
Yeah.
But to say that to a survivor of that, to me, is fucking, it's just...
Remember that, guys.
I don't mock no one's child, essay. So is he, Anna.
Doing it for all the attention and the...
Doing it for the attention. You're a professional victim, and I can't stand women like you. If you've got an issue, go to a therapist. Right, go and get help. But there's nothing wrong with you. I don't think you're affected by what I said. I don't think you're triggered. I don't think it affected your mental health. I don't think any of these things. I don't think it affected you at all. I think you're doing it for a platform. Because you've got this little interview because it's going to get your views. Why would you have an interview and talk on your trauma? for views. It does not make sense to me. You don't believe my trauma. I don't care. You're a stranger on the internet. Stop going around and making out we were friends. Like we had conversations. I'm going to tell my truth. I've got a story. You've got no story. All apart from me telling you I don't believe you. That's your story. I'm going to say you're a bother. I don't believe you. Hi, Zayanna.
Hello, Angie. And at this point, she's more traumatised over you than her SA. That's bad to say, I know, but it is the truth.
Yeah, she's more bothered about me than her trauma. She's more bothered about what I think. Why do you care what I think? I'm a stranger on the internet. I'll tell you why you care, because you're a single white goddamn female. Leave me fucking alone. Because you're a stalker. Everywhere I go, she's there. I'm actually concerned she's going to be sitting in my bushes next. Seriously. Go away. Your own friends left you because of your obsession with me. It's worrying. You're unhinged. Move on. I've said it. I don't believe you. You don't believe my trauma. I've said it. There's no story. Just move on now with your life.
Yeah, well done, Angie.
I never dropped because Angel wins. I dropped because I can't be in a box with just Nanna because I just feel she's a stalker.
Yeah, she just goes around the app begging it. She needs to stop. It's weird.
Yeah, I think she uses her trauma for it.
I go around the app begging it. I've been in 2 people's boxes, and that's Gigi and Pales the last week or more. When I see somebody in a box, and I don't care who it is, that wants to sit there, call it out, turn around and say they don't mock this, they don't do that, when I know full well what they do. So that's just...
She uses her trauma to get platform.
I use my trauma to get platform.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Anybody in here, have you heard me constantly talk about from morning till night, whatever I'm on here, talking about that? Absolutely not. I don't talk about it. But yeah, you're the one who called me a liar. You're the one who had 3,000 people in there and called me a liar in front of everybody. So yeah, it hurt me. When wherever you go, Delusive, whatever you think, you mock my trauma, I'm going to come for you time and time and time again. I've never mocked you or anything you've gone through. So stop lying. She's nothing but a liar. She is.
What are you doing today? Oh, that Angie talked about my trauma 6 months ago. Fucking shut up.
Yeah, it's like she's on repeat. Yeah, but how many times she said that, love? 100,000 times. 100 times.
We don't care. Get over it.
Yeah, I
had to block her as well because she was coming into your life trying to get people out of your life to join her.
Yeah, she's been reporting me as well.
Me and Lemon, wasn't it? Lily Lemon. She tried to get.
They're all liars, every last one of them. So you've just heard Canadian Angie. I don't know anybody. Sophie Bailey said things on this app, but she doesn't deserve that. Absolutely doesn't. But this is allowed. Let's go again.
Send it to me and I'll show you.
I had enough of her.
You know what she's doing? She's using the trauma against people. That's what she's doing. Like, she wasn't affected back then, but now all of a sudden I'm mocking her.
This is why I didn't feel sorry for Diana.
But sat with me for God knows how long.
I think it was close to a year.
Loves me.
Yeah, it was close to a year. I think it was close to a year she still sat with you after selling her.
The thing is, she says that they have not said as much as what we have. But however, if that's the case and that's true, right? They still have said bad things, right? And she's saying she's had that trauma. Then in that case, she should walk away from everybody. But she doesn't want to walk away because she's desperate for that platform. Walk away then, if she, because that's something like what you said. I don't want to talk about that, man. Should affect her. Because of what she's been through.
Yep, I agree.
This woman speaks on me.
What Alex said is nothing compared over this period of time of what EQ said, Delusive has said. So them trying to use Alex against me, the reason they don't believe me is because I support Alex. This is what they're saying.
In you every day. And that's why, is it just Mandy? I don't know who it was now who spoke to me and said, the reason why they walked away from her was because of her obsession with me. Well, I mean, she has an obsession with you as well, but she just said, me at the time.
Yeah, well, I've had it with.
That's one. There's another one.
She said something about him, and he said something that affected a lot of people.
But I can't believe her comment that people are trauma dumping. They're not. People have a right to their feelings. If people are going in a box every day crying about the same thing, I agree that is trauma dumping constantly over. It's like, okay, we heard your story, like,
Thank you,
you know, whatever.
Tiffany.
And any creator that doesn't sit and talk about what was said and offer people a voice if they want one, then there's something wrong with them. Because again, it's not acceptable. This has to stop. Stop bringing up people's trauma. Stop saying shit like that. You're talking about children. You talked about a child when she was a child. That could have been anyone's child.
Yeah,
And to
I was
say
a child.
that to me is fucking disgusting. It's a child.
Yeah, I was a child.
And that does, I can only imagine what they carry through their whole fucking life. It's not okay. Keep your app beef on the fucking app. There's no need for this shit. There absolutely isn't. And just me, Nick, you are a fucking lying bitch. You're upset that I didn't go all against Alex Brigham when you lied, and Felicity can confirm it because I sent her the messages where you said you didn't give permission to show the messages, and Felicity said you did. So you never ever mentioned child SA, you liar. You're just upset that I didn't go on your side because you lied. It was consensual. He didn't do anything fucking wrong. And then you're sitting in a box with him. If you were that affected by Alex Brigham, just me, Nick, you wouldn't have sat in a fucking box with him. You want to go sit and lie to Alicia, bring up the screenshot. Bring up the screen recording because you are a liar. No one should believe anything that comes out of your mouth. You are absolutely a fucking liar. And Alicia, bringing that up, shame on you because you know I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you do.
And saying, oh, everybody has to believe you. And tell her to bring up the screenshot of the message where that was said. Because it certainly wasn't said on a fucking live. I would have been crucified on the app. She never discussed it. Her main goal was to pin Alex Brigham. Done. It didn't work out for her because it was consensual. So, Nick, go take a boat somewhere. Go have a holiday. Don't start shit with me, honey, because you're not going to win. You're not going to win. You wanted me to pin Alex Brigham that he was doing these things without your permission when you fucking sat there, and you were also involved in the Autism Live. I've got the fucking messages. So when you want to sit there and play off to me how I had my disabled husband and my disabled children, you did it with them. It was consensual. Take your fucking story somewhere else. Because you didn't win that argument, because I'm not going to lie on him. If you're bringing up these screenshots and it's consensual, I'm not going to say, no, Alex Brigham's still at fault. Because he wasn't in that instance. But you wanted me to crucify him. Didn't happen for you. So let's go lie that you told me about child SA. Story somewhere else.
That's another one.
Yeah.
She's
obsessed with me. She's very obsessed with me. And people need to realise the obsession is real. You know, you sit there saying that I mocked her essay, she's saying it again, that I've mocked her, and I have an opinion. I'm entitled to that opinion. You need to know what mocking is. Mocking is laughing at someone and taking the piss. Yeah? You have. But if I don't believe something, that's an opinion. Okay? So that you need to get your facts correct there. But this is her, yeah. But, do you know what I mean? Now she's saying it again, that I'm mocking her again. Right? But I've got video after video after video after video of her dragging me, bullying me, harassing me with all my haters in her box. Yeah. I have it all. Then when they were saying about talking on my body, which, by the way, I could have you done for, just Nanna, by the way, because you had people mocking my body, saying, you know, remember when they're saying that scratch and sniff stuff? Yeah, yes. They were talking about fishy fingers and talking about loads of things. Yeah, I think even a Pearl jumped up and spoke on my clapper. I'm not too sure, but it was actually horrendous. So how dare you? Yeah, I know you're desperately wanting clout and for me to react to you, and so you can have a bit of content, just Nanna. But just remember what you said about and how loud on your platform talking about my body. Yeah,
that's another one.
Right. So. She's trying to do an Alex, the same thing, Alex Brigham, the beef going back and forth. She's desperate for the FYP, she's desperate for the platform, She used to be a person that, my mental health, I'm going to have to come off for 2 days, but no, instead, oh no, she has to go live. It's weird, and I don't want to give her the platform, I don't want to be giving her the clout like everyone else has done. Do you know what I mean? I had my opinion, okay, and she was always seemed that type to be, I don't want to be going live about this or that, do you know what I mean? She wanted the platform 1000%, because she started this by going on about Rishi Baby. Go and get your own content, love. You shared the live to Rishi Baby for a reason. Yeah, because you wanted the numbers. That's the only reason you did it. You're talking about Court Sesson, you're talking about Rishi Baby. This is not the person I thought she was when she came on my platform. You know what I mean? She had an opinion on things, but didn't really kind of, okay, share the life to this person.
That's another mocking.
Send it to me and I'll show you. So if I mocked your child essay, just Nanna, why were you sitting in my box for 6 months afterwards, saying how much you loved me? You got my back because you didn't give a shit about your trauma. You were only wanting a platform and you couldn't get it out and misread. That's the reason. And that's the last time I go into your live, Pearl, because I will never, ever, ever go into a box with just Nanna. And let me tell you why, because she stalks me on a daily basis, right? Her own friends, just Mandy and the rest of them, left her because of her obsession with me. They got sick and tired of her constantly talking on me. She talks on me to get a platform. Now, I repeat, right, about her, I don't have to believe people's trauma. That's not mocking it. I have a right not to believe you. You shouldn't have brought it to the platform. You do believe me? No, you did not. You turned around and goes, well, I don't believe your trauma. Fine, I don't care if you don't believe me. But no one mocked you. You sat in Miss Red's live crying, saying that we mocked your child essay. Yeah? And I didn't know that was you until you left the cult. And then you came into my box.
She's a liar, absolute liar. And then this is the true. Let's have a listen on this one.
To provide the evidence. Anyway, the damage is done, Corey. I'm glad you've made amends with everybody else around you, and they want to fix things, build bridges. That's up to them. I don't care who's meant to see what this app, because it's just TikTok to me, so I don't really care. Thank you, Leanne. But quite frankly, I have no interest in ever associating with you.
I want you nothing but dead, you ugly bitch. I'm going, Angela. I can't watch it. She makes my skin crawl. She makes my family itch. She is literally the walking, talking version of an STI.
Can I ask you a question, though? Oh, he left.
It's finished now, Corey.
He left. My question was this. When he was talking about her child, stuff that happened to her as a child, I don't want to talk about it. That wasn't okay. That wasn't okay to bring up that. For me, it wasn't okay. If anyone else was cheering him on for doing it, I was not one of those people. So she's going to retaliate back because of all that shit, doesn't accept his apology, that's up to her. And that's her decision. I don't agree with that shit. I don't think anyone should mock that or bring it up. And that's just me. Other people could be like, oh yeah, fuck her, whatever. But as a child, she went through a traumatic event. And no one should be talking on that. The only person who can talk on their trauma or their abuse or whatever is that person, because it's their story. No one else has a right to fucking talk or say anything about anyone else's story. If she wanted to talk about her story, and if she did, I don't know, it's on her to do it. And no one else to bring it up to try to hurt some other person at all. So I didn't agree with that with Corey. If she doesn't want to accept his apology and she's got whatever, I don't know what she has. Probably nothing. I don't know. She could be just fucking egging him on or whatever. But again, at the end of the day, if she does have something, I guess she'll put it on. If she doesn't, she doesn't. So that's just where I sit with it. I don't think anyone has any right to talk on anyone else's trauma story at all. Period. Doesn't matter if you like them or not. Like I say, you can hate the person, but that's something they went through, something they suffered, something that could be traumatizing them for the rest of their life. They could have flashbacks, whatever. No one ever should bring that up or bring up bullshit about it or not have the facts about it. That's up to the person to talk about. Again, it's their story.
Agree.
Oh, he's back.
Didn't you question Alicia's, just Nanna's trauma?
No, I said, because Alicia, put just Nanna on the shelf for a second, I'll deal with Alicia. Alicia always says she sticks up for women and she's against DV, correct? That is her biggest thing, and that's kind of why I gravitated to her. Like, I really didn't want to hate this person, because I think she's been through her shit and whatever. But when your friend, had that picture up and you guys say it was bondage, to me it portrayed domestic violence. A woman being tied up and gagged. Hold on, I'm telling you, DV, a woman being tied up and gagged and blindfolded was being fucking probably sexually abused, Corey, not fucking bondage. When Alicia, you asked me a question. when Alicia went in that box, and we got a fucking message saying that Alicia did the photo, okay? We got the message. When Alicia went into that box and she stands up for women in TV, her first thing shouldn't have been, I didn't send the picture, Canadian Angie's fucking lying. Her first thing should have been, Alex, take that down. Alex, get that picture and take it down. Since they're friends, you're his friend, you could have said the same thing. Alex, I think that's fucking wrong.
Angela, that...
No, Corey, no.
That was posted on a Facebook troll group.
Corey, you guys, I don't care. Some people said it was posted on Facebook. You guys brought it to TikTok. You said that was Canadian Angie in a brassiere. I went through DV, so
this is Alicia's.
All right,
she doesn't give a shit about.
Then you turned around. No, you said you want to know how people feel. You said that's your new you. Then you turned around and said, oh, is that a great bush? Oh, look at her stockings. And he said, I thought they were tan lines. But you don't know if you're bringing up my trauma. So the first thing Alicia should have done, in my eyes, was said, take that down.
Just before you start again, I'm not going to stop you. That Emily Main account was in mine earlier. Comment on swearing chef skin colour. Can you block it, please?
Who?
That Emily Main account. Emily, you're not going to be welcome in any FYP rooms, darling. You are sick in the head.
Where's Emily? I don't even see her. If anyone finds Emily, block her.
I think. Oh no, it's Emily Main account. It's just below Nanny Bob's. You are a sick hell. And I posted everything you said on my story. You sick individual. Sorry, carry on. I think you were moving on to just Nanna then.
That's it. Oh, just Nanna is a trauma dumper. Because she sat into Lucy's boxes and she cried about her child essay, okay? Everyone, including myself, felt sorry for her. I couldn't remember her whole story, and I remember asking Delusive when we were all in the boxes because I don't remember her whole story. Then she goes and sits in Alex Brigham's live, and the comments are fucking outrageous. And you want to sit there and trauma dump your child essay? No. In my opinion, I'm not fucking buying it. Because you would not be sitting in there with a guy that's mocked child essay, and then the disgusting things that come out of his mouth, and you're fucking agreeing with him.
He didn't know.
Nanna, those are my opinions. That's my opinion. You can feel differently. Whoever can feel differently. I don't agree with it.
So what's the difference in between you saying, in your opinion, you don't believe what Nanna's been through, which is fine, I'm not going to disagree.
I'm not saying I don't believe what she's been through. I said she fucking trauma dumps, and then, listen, okay, look, Corey, if I say to you, oh my God, I had the worst DV of my life, and I go on and I show pictures, which I have, not to you guys, but I put up my pictures of my cracked open head, and I fucking let everything out, right? Then, right, I go and sit with someone who potentially is a perpetrator of DV. Someone of his own mouth that he threw a TV, his phone at a TV screen. So he's perpetrating fear to another individual. That to me is like, whipping things, and next time it could be you. So to me, that represents DV. So if I went, after telling you my story in depth and crying online, and then I went and sat with that person, what are you going to think of me? Oh, she's full of shit. She's full of shit. She's over there crying her head off about her fucking DV, and she's sitting with a guy that tried to intimidate a woman doing exactly the same fucking thing. That's my opinion.
Right. So what's the difference in between, and you did say it out of your words, you said, in my opinion, I do not believe your story. We were coming to you, I heard you say it, and that's fine.
I don't believe whose story?
Just Nanna's.
Yeah, I don't believe her story anymore.
Okay.
No, I don't. I think she trauma dumps. If you're going to say your story, and you're going to put it on this app, and you're going to cry, and you're going to have people rallying around you to support you, and then you're going to go sit 2 months, 3 months, 4 months later with someone who has said similar things or done something similar, then I don't believe you anymore, because you can't do that.
Thank you.
You would be against it. You would be like, holy shit, what's this? If you all of a sudden...
First and foremost, I don't trauma dump everywhere I go. If I go anywhere and say anything, it's because of hypocrisy, and these women are absolutely wild. I have said things just lately because you keep referring to me as being a wrong 'un and a liar because I sit with Alex. Alex didn't say it like that. You want people to believe so much that Alex is a wrong 'un when you've been proven that it's not. But you've stated on so many things. You've just been crying about Sophie last night and listening to people's stories in the boxes. You don't invalidate anybody's trauma. You're a liar, absolute liar. It's who you like, who you sit with, and who you respect. If that's not the case, you don't give a shit. Absolutely don't give a shit. And I wish people would stop saying that I go in every box and trauma dump. I don't. I call out the fucking hypocrisy. That's what I call out. Because you're a hypocrite. You sit there time and time and time again saying about if just Nanna has been through that, she wouldn't sit with Alex Brigham. Why wouldn't I? Because he didn't reference anything to anything. You're the wrong one. You're the one who tries to invalidate people's traumas. And like you've just said about Alicia, because you've got to be in your bonnet about somebody, you're full of absolute shit. That's what you are.
Started talking about, oh yeah, I bashed her fucking head, I did this, I would be like, fucking Corey, oh my God, I'm done.
Right.
I would never talk to you again.
Okay, that's fine. So let me put this analogy to you.
Listen to provide the evidence.
Who is the rogue mod that keeps on blocking Alicia?
Admit yourself, rogue mod.
Who is my road fucking mod?
You even said road wrong, man.
Yeah, I said it backwards.
Yeah.
Can we get Alicia out of here? She just called me every fucking name in the book over there.
So all I want to ask is, with SB, when I question what she went through, which in my opinion, I was allowed to question. So when I said I do not believe her, the whole app turned against me because I was questioning it. Not only that, then she continues to sit with Chelsea Harwood, who makes similar comments to what she's been through. So if you put me in that analogy, then how is it okay for you to do it with just Nanna, but it's not okay for me to do it with SB?
Yeah, but what you did to Sophie Bailey was Sophie Bailey's story to tell. Did Sophie Bailey ever come live and talk about her whole story?
Yeah.
And did she ever go and sit with someone who committed child SA? Committed it.
Right, but Alex Brigham has it.
There's the narrative. She's now putting it out there. This is all because she doesn't believe me because I sit with Alex. So now she's putting it out there as if Alex has been committed and done by the police for that.
Admitted it. Alex Brigham has never been arrested for it.
No, he's never been arrested for it. You're right.
Okay. So there's no difference in between what you've done with just Nanna to what I done with Sophie Bailey.
I don't think Sophie Bailey went around the app crying about her child.
She did.
Well,
I have discussed it.
If I want to cry every minute of every day, or anybody that's been through that, they can. Absolutely. I don't do that. I got angry the other night because you played without no notice and no warning that you was going to be playing a video from a year and a half ago. You didn't safeguard any of them people in them boxes to pre-warn them that's what you was going to do. So yeah, I did get angry because you had no goddamn right to do that. Absolutely not. And if I want to sit and tell my story every minute of every day, I fucking will, because I went through it, not you. Same as if anybody else wants to talk about theirs, they can. It's not up to you when people do that. Like you just keep saying about Sophie. Oh, Sophie can speak on it when she wants to speak on it. Sophie, poor Sophie, she was 11. Poor Sophie this. Exactly the same thing. Have I sat here and told everybody that Sophie's a liar? No. Have I sat here and say that I don't believe Sophie? Absolutely not. Would I sit here and tell anybody that I don't believe what they've been through? Never. But what you do, and the other Angie does, is constantly do this and dig people out and invalidates people's traumas and what they've been through. So don't sit here thinking that you're somebody that is a woman's woman that does this, does that. Absolutely fucking not. You are absolutely warped to think that you could go around telling other people that their traumas, and not just mine, she's done it to Alicia, what she's been through, and many other people, and then what she's trying to do to Alex as well. Nah, you're full of shit, Canadian Angie. This is why no one should believe you, and this is why I'm showing it, because you're a hypocrite, absolute hypocrite. And big up to Corey for calling this out.
She said, Corey should have known about it, because I went on live and spoke about it on my platform before, and then...
I've never heard her speak about it.
15 minutes, 20 minutes later, she turned around and said then, and not only that, me and Corey had a conversation on the phone. So she did it on live, and apparently we had a conversation.
So then why did you feel, if it was her story and she told her story, why did you feel that it was up to you to bring it back up and then go looking for police records and the brother served?
There was no police record. She never reported anything about me.
No, but you were fucking putting out there this guy.
And that was the other question that I'm baffled by. If she has something which is going to prove that I'm some sort of pedo, which is laughable, by the way, but if she had anything like that, she's been through something that traumatic when she was younger, and sure to God, she'd want to safeguard people. I've got a massive platform on here, and I don't know, half the people in my chat, I could use my popularity for other things, or I could use my money for other things, so why is she safeguarding people?
Listen, I think at the end of the day, here's the fucking problem. What she went through and her telling her story is up to her. I don't think anyone has... Now, if Sophie Bailey went and sat with a bunch of people who are accused or spoke about child SA in the most horrid ways. Like, when is that with them daily?
No, wait, on EQ, but did EQ say to Corey you went with that Danny so you could taste children? Because I think she did. Did Delusive say that she was okay to sit with EQ when they said about raping her mum and pinning her down and laughing? Exactly what she said to Pearl, what she said to Luke. This is the hypocrisy on this app. So this isn't just about me. This is absolutely about everybody on here. She and Delusive are the biggest hypocrites on this app.
Not supporting them because you're going to talk about EQ.
What is that beeping?
I don't know. It's not me. Are you beeping? I don't know.
It's not me.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't hear fucking beeping.
Hold on.
Oh, it's the click saying, get out of the live. Run, get out of the live, Corey. We're going to fucking write you off, Corey. Get out of the live. Anyways, I don't like talking about abuse and all this shit. I honestly don't. It really fucking does my head in because I think the fucking people should not be talking about other people's. You want to talk about your story, tell your story. If I want to say this, that fucking bitch is trauma dumping 100% with who you're fucking sleeping with. Other than that, I don't give a fuck.
Sorry, it was a taxi driver. Somebody's left the door open on the taxi outside. Fucking shit myself. I was like, what the fuck is that beeping?
Oh.
Disgusting what Corey did, dog. Jenny, were you still fuck?
So, if everybody's got that, she doesn't like me and she is invalidating what I've gone through as a child when I was 11 because I sit with Alex Brigham. Does everybody see that?
Me, babe. Anyways, I don't.
That analogy, that's all.
If you turned around and said.
This says in the comments, most survivors of childhood SA don't come out with it at all or come out years later. They're absolutely full of shit. Anybody that's gone through anything like that, they're sick. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute, guys. Sorry.
Instead of all the stuff you did say about Sophie Bailey,
that's
which
it,
I don't agree with.
That's it. This is why I'm getting all this shit.
Sophie Bailey because she ain't
the reason I'm getting all this shit from Delusive is she can't bear to think that I've pulled away from her and I've spoken out about how she spoke on me. She can't bear that because she's not in control. So that's why she hates me. And the reason this one hates me and doesn't believe that I've been through anything is because I sit with Alex.
Well, but you went into depth with a whole bunch of bullshit.
All I said was, is if she said, and I quoted her because I played the clip, I said she said out of her own mouth that she would not go to the police because she was in fear of the police believing her, but instead she'd rather bring it to TikTok to score points with me. That's all I said.
But a lot of victims are scared to go to the police, Corey, because the police...
Yeah, they're very scared to go to the police, but they're willing to come on an app and talk about it. Doesn't make sense to me, sorry.
Maybe she felt comfortable maybe sharing her story if other people needed help or needed... Like, I mean, nobody comes on TikTok and just talks about shit.
You follow me, let me just block all these nobodies. Bear with.
Anyways, again, everyone's going to have their own opinion. That's my opinion. If you want to come on here and tell your fucking story and you think you're going to help other people...
Pictures of the brother. Yeah, I did put up pictures of the brother. It is public knowledge. Her brother is a convicted nonce. Public knowledge, fact. It's all over the news. Fact. Christina, you're blocked too.
Oh my god, you're going to have fucking nobody left.
That's right. Christina, by the way, that lipstick you got on, it doesn't match the curtains. Let me trust you. Yuck.
At the end of the day, no one should talk about anyone's trauma. If someone wants to get on here and talk about their trauma and you're going to get support from other people, which you will, then, you know, whatever, people will support you. But the fucking minute that you go and sit with someone who's fucking could possibly have been a DV perpetrator, blah, 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 then for me, I don't believe your trauma. That's just me.
Yeah, I just even thought either.
So if you're going to do that, then fuck, I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to be like, I think, like, fuck you then. You just did it fucking for sympathy. I don't care. Now at this point, I don't care.
Yeah, I agree. She did it for sympathy. I agree.
I'm talking about fucking your nanny there, Nanna, whatever the fuck her name is.
Oh. Thank you.
The one who's desperately looking for nanny. No, I'm talking about fucking the one that's desperate for a platform.
Oh, just Nanna.
Whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah.
That one.
So I do all this for a platform because, you know, I want to come on, trigger people every day, and I speak about it from the minute I come on to the minute I come off, because I want to trigger people. I want a platform, I want sympathy, and yeah, right. Thank you, Vicky. Can you actually believe that? Just because I haven't got a massive platform, I have women that come in here on a daily just to talk whatever we're doing. Have I said that I want a massive platform? No. Have I asked anybody to come and help me? No. I could go to all the bigger creators and ask them to come and help me, but I haven't. Absolutely not. So this one, she's a hypocrite. She's not a woman's woman. You can all see for yourself now the reason why she disbelieves me is because I sit with Alex, and that it's because I want a platform. That's what she's saying. Thank you, Vicky. So that's what she's saying. But she's a woman's woman, remember? Absolute woman's woman. So let's just hear what she's got to say about me.
Miss Nanna's got an FYP show. Everyone follow her pin just now.
Oh my gosh, that one couldn't hold the friction. And then this happened, and then it was over there.
She's so desperate. She's so desperate for you and Delusive to clap back at her.
Listen, I haven't clapped back, so she can fucking talk about me all she wants. Her opinion means shit to me. Delusive has, I think, talked about her once or twice. I would say, Delusive, don't fucking talk about her. Don't even mention her name. She wants to stick with whoever. No, whatever. Let her have her, whatever she's doing. Who cares? She's boring as fuck. She has no expression when she speaks whatsoever. And she just sits there. Her face is...
Which is absolutely strange coming from a woman that hides behind a screen. Do you not think? Do we not see her expression? Thank you, R2D2. Do we not see her expression? Like, it's crazy that she even sits there and goes at my looks and how I am as a person and what I look like and how I sound and my teeth and dragging me down when she sits behind the screen. She don't look like what she's fucking got on there. Absolutely not. We've all seen what you look like. You don't like it because you've been caught to be an older woman. Why you be bothered, I do not know. You are who you are. But this one's got a lot to say.
Bitches.
Another one.
Her out of the way because she likes to flap her fucking mouth. I swear to God, she just wants my attention so bad. I'm not going to show her. You're going to know by her voice. And it's just like...
Tagged me in one of Delusive talking about it. Do you want me to play that one first?
Thank you for the butterfly. Does Delusive talk about her too?
Yeah, you tagged me in it, I think.
I just tag. I don't watch most of them. I actually don't really watch any of them. I only heard half of that one. Because that thing she had wrapped around her head just fucking threw me off. Yes. See, you guys already know. She's going on today. And then she's making fun of my looks, my teeth, and people messaged me about it, and I fucking care why. You fucking started chatting shit about me. I better be careful. She better be aware of what? You who's kissing the click's ass because you can't get in there. You're still sitting on 50 fucking viewers unless one of them comes in your box. Oh shit, I got so this, and she knows about my trauma. I don't even fucking remember. Post a fucking message, get it, and post it, because I don't remember. You probably did send it. That's how much I fucking cared about you then. And I care even fucking less about you now. Constantly, Canadian Angie better watch herself. Watch myself from what? You? She always says she's going to dox my number. I never said I was going to dox your number. I'm going to fucking dox everything. Your address, all of it. Who said phone number? Phone number's a walk in the park. You can change your phone number, but you can't change where you live. Keep it up. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Claire. Yes, dox her
UK drama
name,
clips.
her
I'll dox
address,
her name.
fuck off. And Canadian Angie better be aware. She better be careful. That was last time. Be careful of what? What? She talks, she's going to dox my number. You were happy to dox my address, weren't you, on your fucking platform? Yeah?
I wanted to pull that proof up where I doxed her. Never have. Never doxed anybody in my life. So I'd love her to pull that up.
She thinks I'm gonna just shut. I'm not gonna show her at all, because I'm not gonna. I'll just give her fucking some clap back because she wants it. She pisses me off. Get back where you came from. Go sit in somebody's box and go have your little say with your pencil drawing fucking thing. Do everybody a favor. Keep your fucking camera off and keep your pencil drawing of yourself there. Bitches. Bitches.
That's just a few. Absolutely just a few. She is absolutely crazy to sit there and think that she can go around invalidating people, and not just me. Listen, she doesn't show her face. She can't say anything about anybody on this app. But she's got that much hatred for Alex that she's trying to invalidate anybody that's ever even spoken to Alex. So, yeah, she's just an absolute fraud, a fake. She stands with nothing. And all that tears and that shit last night was, oh my God, was crazy. Allowing people in the boxes to talk about their traumas was sad. Because they're women, if they have been through it, they're opening up to a woman that doesn't really give a shit. Absolutely not, and neither does Elusive. If people think that they are taken and listening to what they're saying and they're women's women and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry that you've gone through all this, think again, because she's really not. Absolutely not. Exactly, like she's absolutely sick. She's sick in the head to even sit there and state all this kind of shitty things that she's doing. So that was just me wanting to show the hypocrisy that she's done about Alicia, she said about me, and this is all because I sit with Alex. This is what it is. Everything I've been through, it's invalid because I sit with Alex. So that's all I wanted to come on and show you, that this woman's an hypocrite. And if you have been for anything, please don't go in there, because yeah, exactly. I'd love to see the doxing, because I've never doxed anybody in my life, ever. I never have, I never would. But yeah, anybody's welcome to come in the box if you want before I go off. But yeah. She does hate anybody. This is how bad it is that she wants to go and like go against anybody that sits with Alex. Anybody. She's honestly, she's sick. She actually is sick. To mock people's traumas, to say the absolute worst things on people, it's sick. But yeah, please don't believe that she's ever got any sympathy or empathy for you and what you've been through, because she really hasn't. She doesn't care at all. Can't, honestly, like, I speak about them on the FYP, that's it. And yeah, I jumped in the box the other day, and I've jumped in when Canadian Angie said something, because the hypocrisy in what they do on a daily is crazy. Mocking people's mental health, mocking people's traumas, and then they want to sit there making out they're women's women and they stand with people that's been through. Absolutely not. They don't. They really don't. Don't ever believe that they do, because they really don't. So yeah, hey, and well, yeah, that's it. But the thing is, when do I sit with the clique? When do I go in any boxes and sit with a clique like they keep saying? I go in Alex's room, then when I go live, I come out. I go in there, send him a little gift and watch him for a while, his FYP, then I come away. Same as what I do with Red, same as what I do with Luke, and Pale now and then. So when they're saying that I'm with the clique and I want the clique, I could ask them. I could ask any one of them to be in here, to build my room up, to do whatever. But why would I want that? Why would I want listen, if I can't do it and I can't do it myself, then what would be the point? These people have got their own shows and own things to do. Why would I need them to come in here to do that? And if Alex does come in here, he turns his thing off, which I'm grateful for, because I don't want all that amount of people in here. Exactly. Miss Red's never been in here. Like, Alex jumped in the box probably 3 times max. Pale's been in about 3 times max. Thank you, Lady B. There's nobody else been in here. So what I'm saying is, all these things, like, she goes on about Red, and she goes on about Alicia and Alex, and that these are the worst people all the time. You know, she's got to take accountability for what she does. She mocks people on a daily, and forget about me, but when she's talking about other people on this app, who does she think she's entitled to do that? Because she's not. So yeah, I could probably go back over and get absolutely everything of what these women have been saying on me. But the thing is, even just in them clips, it shows you what kind of people they are and the hypocrisy they've got. That they totally invalid people's and make out that, you know, I sit with Alex, but you sit with EQ. You sit with Delusive. Yeah, Nanna Banana, I don't do loads of drama and shit. I don't do all that. But if someone's being a hypocrite, I'm going to call it out. So last night, I was really angry that she sat there, what Corey said was out of order. But she sat there listening to other people's and invalidating others. How can you do that? If you believe one person, you believe everybody. I don't need her to believe me anyway, at all. I know what happened. I know who went to prison. I know what I went through and still go through. So she's got absolutely no right whatsoever in even ever thinking she can come for me. If no one wants to jump in, I'm going to jump down because I've got loads of things to do. But yeah, I just wanted you all to see the hypocrisy in people like her and Delusive that can sit on here and say the most. But big up to Corey for going in there and saying that, and big up to Alicia for going in and saying it. But she's not interested, she doesn't care. I'm going to try and come on later, Jacqueline. I've got the grandkids, Anna. They'll be here in less than 2 hours. But yeah, please, honestly, keep yourself safe and don't go in there. Don't be listening to any of this bullshit from any of them. Because they don't care. They don't care who you are. Your countdown. But yeah, and I'm not here to invalidate anybody's traumas. People tell me they've been through something, I'm going to believe them. Who am I to judge anybody? Unlike someone here. But yeah, thanks for all being here and tapping and sharing it out. But I just wanted to prove that the hypocrisy on this app is crazy, especially from them too. They sit with EQ and Delusive sat with EQ and said exactly what EQ has said, and many, many more. So you see it for your own eyes. I've got nothing to lie about. They think I go in everybody's boxes every day. I could go around probably trying to get in everyone's boxes and talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to keep bringing it up. But I'm going to call out bullshit when there's bullshit there. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I do appreciate you all. But I'm going to come off because I really want to see what happens with Luke as well. And what he's got to say. I'm going to was just been saying about some circus tickets or something, so I'll probably be going out with the grandkids somewhere. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I do appreciate you all. Just wanted to show you the hypocrisy in what she's been like and what she said. So yeah, please all take care, and I'll see you all later.